5 seconds remaining.
Okay, and we're ready for game 2.
We are ready for game 2.
You catch game 1?
I caught like half of it.
Okay, so we had a draft which had a lot of bans of cores, as always, but the first bans were Lycan Beastmaster from one team, immediately getting rid of some of the zoo.
I've heard that Lycan is ridiculous with the helm.
I just think anyone who already has creeps basically uses the helm to just create an absolutely ridiculous army. Yeah. Oh, I need to plug my wireless mouse in, it's going to run out of charge. Beastmaster as well, he's a zoo hero because he summons his own creeps which get extra HP with talent. I can't think who else was banned.
1 second, I have food delivery at my doorstep. 1 second.
Sure, you get your food. Beastmaster being banned again. I think Lycan's going to be banned. I can't see any way he makes it in. You guys getting your food deliveries. I forgot about the pick order change. Oh yeah, pick order change. How does that change things? I guess that affects whether people want first pick or first ban, or first pick or second pick. So I don't remember how it changed though. It looks like it goes Radiant, Dire, Dire, Radiant. Is that the same as it always was? I don't remember what exact change was. I'm going to have to look that up in the patch notes. It's right at the top. So Captain's Mode second pick phase has changed from Dire, Radiant, Dire, Radiant to Dire, Radiant, Radiant, Dire. Okay, that means that even in the second pick phase, we now have a 2 in a row. So phase 1 used to be 1, 2, 1. But now even the second phase is 1, 2, 1.
I was afraid that's going to happen. I'm back.
It's fine, no problem. You got your food.
Radiant team pick.
Or whatever was delivered.
Yeah.
Team pick.
Good. Okay, so Silencer just got nerfed in 7.30b, but apparently is still a pretty good hero.
Yeah. Ollie likes Silencer a lot.
Ollie does, that's true, and Ollie is now playing. So Silencer's changes. He lost a bit of strength again, but Arcane Curse does double damage when the target is silenced and double slow, which is pretty good. They also got a level 10 talent to increase the damage, which was moved from level 15 to level 10, but it means from level 10, his Arcane Curse is incredibly potent. He lost the double int steal, which is quite significant. Instead, they gave him even more slow on Arcane Curse, or an attack range talent, which he didn't have before. And there goes Abaddon.
Abaddon's still very solid.
He lost a bit of strength gain, but they buffed the range of Aphotic Shield cast range, nice. Which is nice because it was quite low before.
Yeah, just very.
Is that also, sorry, is that a guitar? I hear a guitar in the background. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Lion, just solid support. Also disables.
He was banned last time, and I don't know if Lion got any changes. He was really popular in the previous patch. He lost 1 base armor, so he trades even worse in lane. And Earth Spike travels 150 distance less now. So they also nerfed the damage. Finger of Death on Aghanim's Scepter. It loses 75 damage at max rank. So he's more or less
more of a nerf to mid lions than anything.
Yeah, yeah. I agree.
Though I doubt we'll see a mid lion.
Yeah, don't think so. I need Brex for Elder Titan. They banned Dark Willow this time, which is interesting. I think Willow just got nerfs. No buffs, just nerfs on Willow. Except they did buff the Aghanim's Willow a little bit. Or maybe quite a lot when she gets level 20. That new talent coming in clutch. What heroes are your favourites of this patch so far? Have you not made much of an opinion?
I don't think I have much of an opinion. I just really like the new shard on Tusk.
Okay.
I've enjoyed that a lot.
What is the new shard on Tusk? I don't remember that.
It basically increases the size of the shards. It's more like a U form, like a bigger U shape.
Okay.
And it has damage over time and a slow.
Oh, okay, so you trap someone in it and they take a lot of damage and they get slowed. Wow, nice.
So if they have no like force step or something, they have to like walk back towards you more.
Really slow.
Instead of making a very small turn around.
Nice. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a lot more fun than the.
I remember you like Tusk. Yeah.
I do like Tusk.
So you're happy to see a buff to your favorite hero? Yep, definitely makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
More damage on the snowball at higher ranks is all ranks actually. But that went up. And he got a tag team damage talent at level 10.
That is also very nice.
Because that offsets the nerf tag team had a few patches ago. So that's good. Rasta being picked. He used to be popular, then kind of came in and out of the meta. They've rescaled the cooldown of Serpent Wards and reduced the mana cost. They've basically not done a lot to him.
Wait, what's the rescaling?
Mass Serpent Ward has a longer cooldown and then at level 6, shorter cooldown at level 18.
Oh, okay.
So very, very, very minor rescaling. He gets a talent at level 20, which is quite interesting. It's Hex Breaks. So if you need him, if you need a break late game, Blink, Hex a Bristleback, Hex a PA, Hex even Anti-Mage, lots of heroes. Don't want to be broken, and it's nice to have it built into your talents. You don't even need an item, but level 20 on Shadow Shaman can take quite a while. It might be too late by then. We'll see. A million cores being banned again. Slark, Void, Gyro, Clinks, Lifestealer, and Wraith King. So I wonder what is left. We saw Luna last game playing against an anti-mage. Both those heroes are still in the pool.
5 seconds remaining.
Terrorblade was nerfed quite a bit. I'm not sure if we'll see Terrorblade again. Not that we really saw it. It wasn't a staple of our in-house. It was more a high MMR.
Yeah.
And we're a bit noob. Maybe Sven. Sven got buffed.
Yeah, I did see some play on what the tournament was, but I think PSG played.
Brilliant team pick.
Yeah.
Or Alliance. One of the two played.
Shadow Fiend.
It looked quite a bit. Alright.
Did they fix Shadow Fiend's bug with his shard?
I am not aware of this bug.
So they reworked the shard,
Brilliant
right?
team pick.
Which was, it used to give a reduced magic resistance aura.
Yes.
It now is an attack modifier that you activate to consume a soul to do a crit. But they never actually took off the old effect. So it did both. It reduced their magic resistance and it gave them a new effect because they forgot to get rid of it. So I don't know if they patched that. I hope they did.
I do hope they did.
Otherwise, it's a double shard by accident. They also buffed the slow of Requiem of Souls at level 18 by 5%, but nerfed it level 6 by 5%. Some slight talent buffs. The Shadow Rave damage talent comes earlier. I don't know. He didn't get changed too much, Shadow Fiend.
No.
I guess there was a buff.
Sorry, the shard just seems a little weaker than before.
Well, it's now a right-click shard rather than a mage shard. But the magic shadow damage Shadow Fiend build was a lot more popular. Going Razes, going Requiem of Souls. So I think it's just a worse shard, but maybe they wanted to buff right-click Shadow Fiend. Medusa, still as popular as ever, had a lot of success before. They buffed they nerfed the radius on the snake, jumped by 25, not a lot. And the early ranks of Mana Shield deplete incredibly quickly now, but it's still the same. So basically unchanged on Medusa, as far as we're concerned. You're picking Medusa into the line, so you know that your mana can be drained. You've got to be a little bit careful, but Silencer can probably protect you in a team fight by using Global Silence. Global Silence on top of Medusa's ult makes for quite scary team fighting potential if they can get it off.
Yeah. It's going to be quite an important BKB game.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, BKBs are going to be needed. Sand King's nerfs on strength gain. He has a very low strength gain now. And there's another anti-mage. Now, it makes sense. You're against Medusa. So why not go anti-mage? You burn Medusa's mana. There's a mana burn talent on anti-mage, so you can burn it even quicker. Can just buy Lion Shard. Yes, Lion Shard is pretty good. Though, of course, Global Silence from Silencer still will get you out of it.
They have a lot more to deal with it than last game, though. They have Hex, they have Sanking Stun, Shackles,
Silence as well.
They don't have to rely on just the Ogre Stun.
Yeah, true. There was very little
Which is
stun.
very rough.
Yeah, you're right. Shackles and Hex is a lot of lockdown. Sanking Stun is blink click immediately. It's very hard for AM to react to it. I think Global Silence until he has Manta, you can kill him. Yeah. I think if
you put a lot of pressure on them with the Sanking too.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
It's gonna be.
You are right.
I wonder how that lane's gonna go.
Yeah. I think anti-mage, will be okay there. But
wonder if they might even. Yeah. Wonder if they're gonna even try to dodge the line, the lane.
Well,
maybe send top. I don't know how rough it is for anti-mage to go into Sanking.
If I'm anti-mage, I don't think I want to lane into a Sand King if he just goes Caustic Finale. It doesn't need mana, just kills creeps and does 1 million damage to you.
Yeah, that's one.
So, yeah. Even though you burn all his mana so he can't stun or sandstorm you, The other thing is, if I was Medusa, I'd probably be going back to the old Aghanim's build, because AM is going to blink when you burn all your mana. Going Aghanim's means you can stun him, stun all his illusions instantly. More lockdown as well, because the stone form is really nice. And then go the Ag Shard. So Lion starts mana draining you, just fire a shard back in his face and stun him. So yeah, I like that.
And it's just good stats.
Yeah, it's some stats. It's really nice. I like it. Abaddon Shield for Shackle. Yeah, that's true. It's a hard dispel that now comes at a longer cast range. So actually, you can dispel the Shackle and you can dispel the Hex if Abaddon is guarding the Anti-Mage, shall we say. So yeah, definitely some potential there. And after Abaddon gets the shield and Anti-Mage, he can instantly just slap on that counter spell and then he can blink away. So yeah, it's good. Dire definitely have some prospects here too. They can protect the Anti-Mage, they can protect the Shadow Fiend, hopefully. He's got to be careful not to get burst down, but he does a lot of damage. Not enough to one-shot a Medusa, but enough to take down her shield. Probably. And Anti-Mage just pops in with his Mana Void.
Position is going to be key.
Yeah, you're right. It's going to be a massive positioning-based game. Any hero steps out into the wrong place, they are going to get killed. But at the moment, Dire don't have a lot of lockdown. They are only relying on a Lion. So maybe the Radiant can play a bit more greedy here because they're not in danger of being picked off.
True.
So we will see. And the final pick for Radiant is Death Prophet. Okay. Death Prophet got nerfed for some reason, or changed anyway. Did get 2 more base strength. Silence now casts faster, but is a projectile rather than instant silence. But it is more silence, which I don't know if you needed more silence. Cooldown of Exorcism went up for some reason, and they removed her best talent, which was 6% move speed, which is interesting. But they gave her a massive Spirit Siphon slow talent instead. So maybe they don't want Death Prophet to be running around so fast as they want her to be slowing everyone else down. But physical damage, high amounts of physical damage. If you've got the lockdown on Anti-Mage, the Ghost from Death Prophet will shred an Anti-Mage quite fast. So we'll see. Death Prophet has to lane against the Shadow Fiend, which probably is going to be okay with Death Prophet. He's got long range, got Crypt Swarm.
Yeah, they can put a lot of pressure on towers early as well.
Yeah,
right now they have very little to do to deep push into Shaman wards, Death Prophet ults, and like a Sand King Zoning. It's gonna be really tough to walk in.
That's a very good point. Yeah, I mean, if you drop both at the same time, there's no chance, right? Pangolier finally comes out. Does have a nice disarm for Medusa, which is going to be good. But other than that, I don't know what Pangolier really brings to the lineup. It can get stunned easily by, Sand King, Shadow Shaman, etc. But anyway, Jack S is going to be the anti-mage of this game. He's not going for the female persona. He is sticking to the normal male AM. Nat on the Shadow Fiend. It is a veteran Pango. Don't see a lot of veteran Pango. And on the Radiant, any interesting picks? It's Royd's playing the Medusa, so channeling his inner Ross, but hopefully with less diving the enemy fountain. Or farming in the enemy jungle randomly. But with the same amount of farm speed, I hope.
Hopefully.
10 seconds remaining.
Interesting game. Medusa, again, Medusa versus Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage needs Battle Fury. And Bay did get one 11 minutes 30, which was incredibly early for a Battle Fury. And he had brown boots. Whereas Medusa just immediately comes with Split Shot, but just has to put some points into it. So if AM's Battle Fury is slow, then Royd's going to have the edge this game. But if it's not, then I really worry for Medusa getting one shot by Blink, Abyssal Blade, and Manta Style. Oh yeah, that Lion set is horrible. I think that comes from... what does it come from? It comes from the Dota Plus, the original Dota Plus, 90,000 points. I'm really not a fan of it. Dota Shards, yeah.
So, impressive.
I like the Anti-Mage though.
Yeah, the Golden Bashers.
16-4 in the last 20 matches, 5 wins in a row before this match. Flexing on us mere mortals. Now the game is underway. I like to see some Nat Shadow Fiend. I know he's a mid player, but I don't really see him often on Shadow Fiend. Though he seems to know the starting build. Lots of mangoes and an early bottle. And we've got Kinder, who already knows he wants the Veil of Discord ASAP. After Arcane Boots, though.
I need to get the wards now.
Yeah, Ward goes
Ollie's coming.
straight down in the mid lane for the Dire. And Ollie, he puts one quite far up.
Just to see the pool. I
So,
feel like this one is less likely to get dewarded. Most people place it behind the tower.
yeah, that's a bit too obvious, especially when the first courier gets killed.
Yeah.
But trying to think about the lanes
Seconds to
and
battle.
who is going what, it may be an off lane. Is it an off lane Death Prophet? I'm trying to see the strat. Is it going to be? I mean, Death Prophet started 6 tangos and no gold, not even going bottle. You've got Quelling Blade on Medusa, who has saved for some gold. Kinder Surprise also with the Quelling Blade also saved gold. I have no idea which lanes the Radiant Heroes are going into.
For good and all.
Whereas Dire's a little bit more obvious. You've got Jack in the safe lane, you've got Nat in the mid lane, and you've got the off lane veteran Angalea.
Enemy Medusa mid, I see.
Okay, so Medusa mid
Medusa on the mid lane.
with the Quelling Blade for +6 damage. We are indeed running an off-lane Death Prophet, I think is quite interesting. With a Silencer, that's a very annoying lane. I think they're trying to shut down the Anti-Mage, right? Would you want to play Anti-Mage double melee into a double range Silence Death Prophet? It's horrible. Death Prophet has 60 damage at level 1, and somewhat, of course, has Glaives of Wisdom, which do about 6 bonus pure damage, 4 bonus pure damage, but also steal int, which means you're hitting 1 damage harder every single time you get a glaive off.
I like him. I would not mind to see the Sand King in the top lane. I think both lanes are very rough. I think if they get some levels up, it's gonna be really tough for the Samson range.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, Royd's taking a lot of damage from Nat, who goes hard with his razors. I think this is a strat, again, which is similar to mid-pudge. The idea is you put a pos 1 in the mid lane, which in this case is Medusa, and then you can run 2 off-lane heroes. JCA taking a little bit of harass. Oh, he tries to go in the trees, gets a little bit stuck. Tower Shaman still retaining his 74 base damage at level 1. And now Lion has 1 less armor, so you do not want to trade with that. Let's show the last hits now. Yeah, I like this this offlane Death Prophet. Already went a point in silence. Very early point in silence. I think I see why they've done it now. Oh, the projectile and silence. Yeah, it's double damage if you silence it. Unfortunately, they didn't get the Arcane Curse on both targets, but it's double damage if the target is silenced. Silenced enemies take double the slow and damage.
I see what they're trying to do. Basically, they want to put damage onto the Jackass with the Silencer Q, and then they silence the Abaddon so he can't shield it off.
Well, yeah, that does work, but I thought maybe it's because Arcane Curse does double damage if the enemy is silenced. But if you can silence the enemy with Ollie, then Arcane Curse does double the damage.
Yeah.
However, you have to get Tim and Jack, because if you just get Jack, then Tim will dispel it. And if you just get Tim, well, he'll dispel it. Well, I guess he can't dispel it from himself, but you don't really want to be killing Tim. You want to be killing Jack.
Too based, my friend.
Nathan's bullying Lloyds outside of the lane.
Mistcall does 110 damage and healing at rank 1. God, they're just healing Jack to full.
Oh.
Have a look in the bot lane.
I don't know what's going on in this mid lane. They're just running out in the root spots.
Yep, Royd's
The
not
last 3 seconds.
in the position he wants to be. Nat just chasing Royd's
That's
out.
just going back and forth.
I mean, Nat is getting all of the experience in the lane, and Royds can't even walk up this iron because he knows he's going to die. There goes raise number 1. If Royds runs, he gets raise number 2. Raise number 3 is coming. He just needs to run. 7 stick charges. Gets hit by all 3 raises. Royd's taking so much damage. Nat being dominant in this mid lane. Oh, it looks like he's dominant, but Royd's actually has more last hits at the moment.
And they both missed a full wave of creeps by just walking back and forth.
Yeah, that's true, but at least Nat was closer to the experience.
That's true, that's true.
Yeah, you're right, Oak. There's no Winter Wyvern ban. No longer considered a top hero, so have at it in the in-house. Yeah, maybe a respect ban. Nice to be on the receiving end of a target ban, I find. Kinder going in with the stun.
Just a bit of a harass. Seems to be going quite even.
Yeah, 2 points of Sandstorm, so it's hurting Veteran. But Kinder
I
quite
like
on
that.
regen.
I really like to go to the 1-2-1 builds.
Do you? 1-2-1, okay.
Yeah.
I like the Caustic Finale too much when I'm against melees.
Yeah, I just think 1 point should be fine.
Yeah,
And
1
more
point. Yeah, I
sense.
like 1-1-1 actually.
Yeah, that works too.
Arcane Curse silence. There's the combo, but he already dispelled the Arcane Curse. It's too quick. I mean, the silence from Death Prophet now takes time to travel. It's quite a big nerf. I mean, Ollie's actually put another point in silence. They definitely thought about this combo. But alas, it's not working because Tim is playing so well. Really quick reaction time and dispelling his own Arcane Curse, and he's keeping Jack alive. Jack now has the Ring of Health. So I don't think their strategy worked as well as they were hoping.
Maybe regarding putting the Sanking there instead.
Stun onto JCA. Oh, nice. McKinnon surprise, keeping JCA alive. But he took a lot of damage. Is going to salve. Royd's continuing to get beat down by the Shadow Fiend, and that doesn't have many last hits. He should be on the most in the game on Shadow Fiend, but he spent too long trying to kill Royd. But maybe he doesn't care. He thinks stopping Medusa farming is more important than me getting farm, and I would probably agree with him. He needs to stop Medusa from farming. So I think he's actually prioritizing the lane correctly.
So he'll farm these camps way quicker than Medusa will.
Yes, he will in the early game. Medusa has to right-click with rank 1 split shot, which only does half damage to every creep, whereas the triple raise just does so much damage, especially when it's maxed out. Oh, JCA taking a lot of damage. The Swashbuckle with the early Javelin. Javelin Rush, literally it's his first main item, is a Javelin. I do like this when you're trying to go really aggressive in lane. In a surprise, may actually get a kill here. Yeah, double coursing finale, and there is the kill. The tip from Kinder. Surprising behavior, but a lovely return kill. Bit of revenge there from the Sand King.
I like it. Bit of a confidence boost.
Yeah,
After that loss.
it's true. He has 3 points of Sandstorm. That does quite a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Inhouse has made Kinder toxic. I think all the solo rank he's played has made him toxic.
You have to like playing in our undernext stacks is rated toxic too.
Really? Looks like Kinder went Arcane Boots first, but nearly has Veil of Discord. He's pretty close to 200 gold away. But so far that's 1-1. Kinder also winning in last hits, but it's very close between all the heroes. Medusa actually the lowest farm core despite being mid. That is what the enemy team want to hear, except they can't hear it because there's no way of seeing the enemy farm. Bit of a fight in the top lane, but look, the Arcane Curse, it's just not doing enough. Okay, it's done a fair bit to Tim. But now comes the Curse of Avernus. Blink forwards by Jack. We're going under the look at that damage coming out. That's 2 points in miscall. That's a 160 nuke. But Tim took quite a lot of damage. Just going to salve it up. Jack S has his own salve. And has a Ring of Health. Pops it. They're both fine. Yeah, Ollie's trying to put as much damage as he can into Jack. But it's just not enough. His gimmicky build hasn't bared as much fruit as he thought it would. Bit of a fight in the bot lane. Oh, comes the epicenter full epi, but the Lion's Earth Spike will get the kill. Veteran pops the ult, but JCA kills him with an Earth Shock. Earth Shock? Ether Shock, followed by a couple of right clicks. So the only person standing is JCA, who's going to say, thanks for the solo XP, I'm nearly level 6. He is very close. Then he can drop it on the tower.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Doesn't know where to get it from.
What did Nat build? Nat just built treads. Interesting. Wonder what he's going to build. Is he going to still play the mage build or not?
I feel like it'd be good at sets. It's probably aiming for right clicks, right?
Look at the last hits now on that. He's caught up so quickly. Another fight in the bot lane.
Yeah.
Luskadu taking a lot of damage, burning to death from the Sandstorm. There was actually a kill in the top lane on Ole, but Luskadu trying to escape from JCA. He needs one more right click, gets the Hex to slow him down. One more notice, one more after one more. Oh, he actually kills him with the shackles, which I think maybe was the wrong skill to kill him with. And that turns up to thanks for the kill, goes in with the raise. And now Veteran is chasing Kinder. You have to level Shield Crush early these days because there's no longer slow on Lucky Shot. And he goes into the roll, but he doesn't know where Kinder is. No, there's a dust. Nat picks up the second kill. Finally, a bit of revenge, but likewise, in the top lane, Jack S did manage a kill using the Mana Void. Oh, he dodges the silence. You see, that's a massive nerf to Death Prophet. The silence not being just targeted on the floor, but instead being a projectile. I think if they were going to do that, they should have reduced the cast point all the way to 0.1.
Yeah.
I think it's just a little bit harsh.
It is fast. It casts faster, I'm pretty sure, but it's just that you can see it coming now instead of it's just kind of plopping on the floor.
But I think it takes a bit too long to come.
Yeah.
Even though it casts faster, like, you have time to dodge it now, whereas before, it was just immediately on you. So I don't think that it's compensated it enough. Even though I'm sure if someone crunches the numbers, it still comes out quicker. They've got the Exorcism. Are they going to drop the boards as well? That's maybe overkill when you've got Exorcism up.
I think so.
Yeah. They do have Glyph though. They could drop Glyph on the tower. And now Ollie's just chasing another hero. So Exorcism won't be used to get the tower, but it will get a kill. So that is going to be doing something at least. Jack decided to go for a Wraithbound and full tread, so not rushing early Battle Fury this game. He's actually lowest on net worth, lowest on last hits, and lowest on net worth. Net worth is all over the place. Nat actually caught up, and with that double kill and the last hit, 77, last hit, 78. Nat, though, not playing Mage Shadow Fiend, so no Yules this game. No Yules Blink, you know, that kind of build. He has gone for the Dragon Lance, which I wonder what he's going to turn into. So he's gone for the attack speed talent. Then he can go for Presence Aura effects building. Though I think you're still going to take Shadow Rays damage because Shadow Rays damage is just so good. Then there's a +3 damage per soul, which is +60 damage. And he may go for the Axe Shard because you use up a soul and you consume it for 70% damage.
I just wonder how much value it is because I feel like you're just better off buying a Crystalist than the Shard, to be honest.
Maybe. I guess the Shard gives you a guaranteed crit though, but you are losing souls.
It's just that I'm pretty sure that that this 170% damage is the lowest hit modifier in the game.
Chrysalis is 160, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so it's 10% better than Chrysalis.
10%.
But and it's guaranteed.
Just losing a soul, man. That is true.
Yeah, I think you're right though. I think I'd still go Chrysalis. There's the silence. They got the double powerful silence on Tim, but he does have his ult. So he's going to pop it. He's going to be fine. He's held in place with shackles, but he's still in borrowed time. So he's fine. Jack just goes in. Global Silence is used, but I don't think Jack is taking enough damage. They drop the wards as well, but JCA does have Hex. Just hexes himself. Out comes the Mana Void. Massive Mana Void getting a kill there. And Luskadu also claiming a kill on Somewhat. However, was a kill on the Pangolier. Getting killed by Kinder Surprise, who's having a great game here.
He's loving his bot lane.
He is, and he's following up towards the Blink Dagger. I keep hearing Hex, and actually it's just people using Pigpole.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Silver Edge builds out to Chrysalis now, doesn't it? If you want a guaranteed crit, you just go Silver Edge. So I think the crit is, what is it? It's 160% crit guaranteed, but also with 175 bonus damage, which I'm assuming crits as well. I don't think it says whether it does, but if it does, whoa, that's a big burst. It's like hitting someone with a Dagon. Physical damage Dagon.
Physical damage.
Yeah. But also, you get the Chrysalis. It means you're not getting a Daedalus, which gives obviously a lot more crit, but still.
Smoke out into the triangle for the agency.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
Ollie and JCA. I don't think they're strong enough. Ollie is only level 7. He's one of the lower levels in the game. There's a few. There's even level 12.
Shackles.
They're going behind. Yeah, there is the shackles. JCA diving into tower, but look at all these TPs. Is Ollie going to stand his ground? They get the silence up and they just start to run. Jack blinks in, starts going on JCA. You got Tim here as well, and Nat who's got a haste room.
It's basically it.
Yeah, JCA. I mean, yeah, you brought 4 heroes down, and Kinder's absolutely fine. He doesn't seem to care. He's got his Blink Dagger coming up soon. Trying to go on Veteran. Do they silence him in time? Yes, they do. Now here comes the damage combo. Look how much damage the Arcane Curse does. It's actually insane. Another 2 ints stolen. But Nat, level 12, Nat, is here. And he right-clicks hard. He's actually rushing BKB. I mean, he would just go Dragon Lance, and he's going straight for BKB.
Yeah.
He's slowed a lot. Silence Arcane Curse. Still a very strong combo, but now Tim is here to heal him, but there was a TP out. Is Kinder in any trouble? I don't think so. He can probably kill the Anti-Mage. Nah, Anti-Mage just going to blink away. Always out of manas, AM. He really needs the Perseverance, which now he has. But he lost his Courier, which I think had a Claymore on it. So
yeah, in this skirmish in mid, the Courier was there for some reason.
It's okay. He still needs the Broadsword, so his Aghanim's, not his Aghanim's, his Battle Fury is not delayed too much. So he's going to be okay.
You won't be seeing the 11-minute Battle Fury.
There's the combo again in mid lane.
Ooh.
Is it going to be enough though? The Arcane Curse Silence combo. It does so much damage. He's going to be okay because Tim is always nearby when needed, and that's what matters. Tim has a lot of work to do this game. He's got to stay behind everyone who's being gone on by Silencer.
Yeah, he just has to babysit the Anti-Mage for a while till he can hold his own.
Oh, they drop the Serpent Woods, trying to get a tower. Hex the Anti-Mage, tackle him straight up. They don't realize a lot of heroes here. JC is completely alone here. Needs to micro the Serpent Wards. I'd be hitting the tower with them. Jack is just taking them down one by one. He said he's losing all the losses to the tower. No, he's got them now. 32 gold to kill. JC, oh, he hides, he just dodges it. But he finally gets hit by it. I mean, a lot of space created by JC, but unfortunately he did not take the tower down. It's nearly in deny range. It's now in deny range. So the tower's gone down either way. And Radiant have, of course, taken the mid tower and the top tower. So Radiant doing quite well with towers. Though Shadowfiend is in the lead when it comes to network, but they have got the combo on him now. Doing a lot of damage to him, but then Tim, he knows Tim is nearby. Global Silence gets used, but it doesn't matter. It's not quite enough damage. Tim is just... Oh, it counters their lineup so hard. Veteran is not quite connecting with the right hero there.
Just is really close to Blink Dagger.
Kinder gets a kill on Anti-Mage. Using the Blink, Epicenter, and the Veil of Discord, enough damage to take AM down. He only has rank 1 counterspell, so it doesn't give him a lot of magic resistance. And that delays his Battle Fury even more. But there is a kill in the top lane. That's getting 1 kill. Finger of Death from Luskadu. Going to
That's Blink Dagger right there.
Blink Dagger on the line. 15-minute Blink Dagger from the support line. They needed someone to engage with the lockdown, and now they have it. Oh, look at the power of that Mystic Snake. Max bounce. Going for Manta Rush on Roids. Yes, I don't know what he's rushing Manta for. I guess just it's a casual farming item for the Medusa. You can use it to push out the waves.
Yes.
But I'm not a massive fan of Manta Medusa. I know overall it's a good item, but if you don't need it to dispel, I wouldn't be building on Medusa.
Can you dispel the Lucky Shot?
Can you dispel that? Oh yeah, if you get disarmed. Maybe that's actually quite important. Yeah, maybe that's more important than I gave it credit for. If you're going to hold it for that. And you can always use it to farm. I'm just more of a fan of getting Chrysalis and Daedalus early on Medusa, so that you actually do damage. But I think this game I would be going the Ags build, just because I think it's so good against AM and you do need a bit more lockdown. Blink Dagger is being built on Shadow Shaman. He's got a little bit of a way to go. I didn't realize Shadow Shaman is such a slow hero. He's actually bought a Wind Lace and is still at 350 move speed. Slow boy. Quite low level on Ollie as an offlaner, and he's only level 9, whereas you have a level 10 Abaddon even, level 15 Shadowfiend. There's some massive level differences this game. Looks like a kill is going on JCA. And Jack does get hexed. And then it's immediately dispelled. They do drop the wards, but that's a lot of damage. Kinder goes in. The wards were perfect. JC might have trapped himself in. And he TP's out. Oh, now Veteran is going to snipe the kill because they did have vision. But that's a kill on Anti-Mage, and that is huge because he did not get time to farm the battlefield. But now Veteran is rolling in. Gets 1 stun, 2nd stun. Oh, it's going to go down. Global Silence, but he's still rolling. Oh, Kinder surprise! His stun is his ult is cancelled. Somewhat is going to go down. Veteran picking it up. And now the wards are going to be farmed. So yes, they got to kill an Anti-Mage, and that is big, but they lost everyone else. That is a win for the Dire. But Medusa is still farming. And now has Manta style, or very close to Manta, just picking it up from the side shop, or secret shop at the moment. Sorry, side shop died about 100 patches ago. What is Nat going to do though? Does he think he's going to out-carry by just going right-click build? He's going Satanic straight away. He's decided BKB, no Satanic. I just want to be as tanky as possible.
It's not the beginning.
He didn't even go Shadow Raise damage. He went Presence Aura affects buildings.
Yes. Committed to eye-flicking.
Well, it's only -8 damage for towers. Do you need that? I guess if your team are right-clicking it, it does help take the tower down quite fast.
Yeah, they don't really have tower hitters.
Yeah. Maybe it's not too bad. Kinder is just basically assassinating anyone who goes bot lane.
He's very committed to the bot lane.
Oh yeah, he is lord of the bot lane. But he's actually not got the farm of the Pangolier at the moment. Pangolier farms one of the fastest in the game once he gets Maelstrom. Just one-shotting waves with Swashbuckle every single time. Oh, mid lane. They're trying to take their first tier 1 tower. Now has presence of the Dark Lord affects the building. JCA goes in, but immediately dispelled by Tim. Royd's running in with his ultimate, but I don't think that does enough. They're trying to kill Nat, but I think he pops his ult, and BKB does fear them away, but that's really it. And Ollie is going to go down, killed by Tim. Kin is surprised with getting his ult off, blinks and doesn't, he gets cancelled. Blink cancelled by Jack. And so Kinner doesn't get a lot, but they've got a nice shackle onto Veteran, so they will get a kill. Veteran actually keeping himself alive with yours, then going to swashbuckle away. No, he dies as he's swashbuckling away. So a 1-for-1 trade at the moment. No, but looks like Nat's in a lot of trouble. Radiant have so many Blink daggers. JC holding them in place, but Luskadoo does cancel both of them. Nat trying to escape. He is going to go down. Nat's mega kill goes down to Royd, who after that fight nearly hit level 18. And actually, it's the highest net worth in the game. Highest net worth and highest level. Manta is finished. He is going the Axe Build. Good. People listen to me when I cast. I think that's a bad thing. They're not supposed to be listening. But Nat did exactly the same. I said, maybe Nat should buy a Scythe instead of Axe. And he changed his quick buy immediately. So, a bit suspicious, guys. Or maybe you just have good theory crafting like I do.
Still satanic.
Yeah, Satanic does make him a lot tankier. It does add 55 damage. Oh, if that did a deny, that would have been incredible. I like the Blink Daggers on the supports this game. I like it on JCA. I like it on Luskadoo.
It's a very key item on mine.
Yeah, but I think Shadow Shaman, I prefer it to Aetherlens. I know Aetherlens is good and you need it eventually anyway. But I think getting the Blink is better. And you see he's able to just blink in, get the Hex when he needs it. And he even went the Hex cooldown talent. Wow, makes it 10-second cooldown. That's really nice. They start Rose, then decide, nah, we can't really take it. They at least bait the Dire to it, because Dire scan it, are ready to go in, then see there's no one there, but they can't really kill Tim. And they did a bit of damage to Rose. They've got Exorcism and Serpent Wards, but neither of them are on cooldown. I think they're going to be waiting. Grove Bow for Shadow Fiend. Very happy with that.
Out the smoke. Ran out the pit. Surprisingly good work.
Yeah, it is. It's a bit of a. It's quite a late ward put by a tower, but it is serving its purpose.
Worked out perfectly.
They did.
It caught the smoke so they didn't overcommit to the bush.
Ollie is now the lowest level in this game, playing off lane Death Prophet. It's a little bit sad that. It's just unfortunate. It's not really worked out as well as he thought. But I think his team are still in a good position to win this. We've got level 11, level 18 on the Medusa, but there goes the Global Silence, and another Silence goes out. But Tim might have the lowest net worth, but he does his job. He went Ether Lens. Ether Lens with the new buff to Apothic Shield. Nat does start with his ultimate, gets a big fill on somewhat, and just kills him with some right. He does have the Ag Shard as well.
They do kill the Anti-Mage.
They're still going. Whoa, Anti-Mage died. Died to Royce. Again, it's surprising so much damage, but Nat does have time to pop the BKB because Tim gets the massive Dispel. But Roy's running at loose Q. Royce does so much damage. He doesn't even have damage items yet. And there goes the full Hex and Shackles onto Veteran. Ollie picking up the kill. Wow, I did not see Radiant get a kill on the Anti-Mage, but that is very important.
Walked in at the wrong time. Thought out farming the time.
You've now got maximum Shackles on the Shadow Shaman, and he doesn't even have the Shackles talent yet. So that's 5-second Shackles. They drop Wards and Exorcism on Roast. They say we need this Roast. It's 22 minutes. Roast is hard to kill early game. Medusa doesn't hit very hard, but Medusa now has Aghanims. So finally the Ags build is up. It's 1.3 stun on the snake, but then goes up by 0.2 for every target you hit. He did even go the Mystic Snake talent at level 15, which isn't always taken. So Mystic Snake cooldown's even lower. Oh, Kinder, he's found Nat. Nat does not have BKB access this time, and Nat is going to go. That's a level 18 hero. Ollie nearly one-shots himself, but then the Exorcism comes back and heals him. A little bit close there, Ollie. But he is going to be fine. And that is a lot of experience when you kill the highest net worth and gold hero.
There's just so much lockdown. The Sand King blinking in and the Shadow Shaman following up. There's nothing they can do.
Once Shadow Shaman's there, I mean, Shadow Shaman has the most lockdown. Shadow Shaman and Lion are very similar. But if Shaman can sit there and do a 5-second Shackles, and he has a 3.5-second Hex eventually, I mean, it's just nutty. That hero can lock you down forever. Who needs Bane Elemental, honestly? I mean, you've got Shadow Shaman. It's better.
Never go on some Shadow
Jackals gets more cast range as well when you get the Ag Shard.
It does.
Tower's gone down. That's a
Very
tier.
good shards.
Another tier 2 tower dead. Shadow Shaman actually can afford the Aetherlands. In fact, he's got it now. He just needs to work out how to disassemble his boots. He drops the wards. Maybe he's going for one more arcane boots for his team, which they don't really need. Oh, he does it. Literally, exactly one more. There you go. Oh, and he had the Tranquils ready to go. Yeah, that's tower dead. They had the wards up again, even though they just took Roche a while ago. But the wards cooldown not too long, 120 seconds. And this is the problem. Anti-Mage wants to be competitive, but what can you do when the enemy team are already at your high ground 24 minutes in? You can burn some mana from Roids, I guess. That helps.
A lot of mana, actually.
Yeah, quite a bit. Not max rank mana, but mana drain doubles in the mana drain from rank 3 to rank 4. And but now he's nearly out of mana, completely out of mana, in fact. And that... No, Jack goes in. Can do a massive mana void, but look at the damage from Kinder. It is huge. Jack taking a lot of damage, but does get the reflect on the Hex. Nat, though, gets a massive ult, fearing the entire team. And Vetra just bouncing back and forth. Absolute... like a washing machine up here, just round and round, stunning everyone. Actually, but Roids, he turns up, immediately gets a kill. Can they kill Roids? He is a strong hero, but yeah, he's going to lose his mana. Does drop his ult in time. He's running after Nat. Does get the stun onto Nat, but he doesn't quite have enough damage to right-click him. Ollie will get a kill on Tim. That's going to be okay. Radiant are in a really good position, but Roids is out of mana. Mana Void would pretty much one-shot Ollie if he's near Roids. So they don't end up taking the melee racks, and they lose Sand King. They lose the Shadow Shaman, and they also lose the Aegis. But they do keep the racks on the Dire. So Radiant, I'm still going to call them the victors of that fight. Mystic Snake mana gain is now online, which is a ridiculous talent. He needs the Ag Shard, because then if Lion hexes him, then he just fires back, or even mana burns him. You just immediately fire a snake at them.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a lot worse for Radiant once. It's kind of died in the corner there, they've been dying around him, but he's just so strong right now that they just can't burst him down. Yeah,
exactly. Jack is going for the same build on the anti-mage that beat him in the last game, which was Skadi. Not Basher. Yeah, I like Basher more than Skadi because I don't feel there's tons of healing you need to counter, and I know Skadi does slow attack speed and move speed, but Basher stuns them completely. Is Basher a 1.6 second stun? 1.5. Okay.
Oh, I like the Skadi. He just kind of needs to survive these fights. That's what Skadi gives, not the HP.
Sand King went for his Ag Shard, which used to be, well, at least I knew it as the worst shard in the game, but now it also it also increases the damage of Epicenter by about 10%. So it's now at least got some use. I suppose you might get one extra pulse off your Epicenter.
Yeah, you'll get like 1 or 2 from the stun.
Yeah, that's a bit more damage, why not?
It's okay.
Sandstorm Radius, that's a talent at level 15 this new. They go and blink stun, the veteran immediately going to be brought down. The Hex Global Silence used as well. That means the Radiant want to chase. They found Luzkadu, 4-staffing Roids forward, but Luzkadu does get the blink off in time. There's not enough damage interrupting him. Notice that the Silencer is going Scythe. He's just gone pretty much 4-staff into Scythe. So I think they're not going to be able to get it off in time. Ollie might only be level 14, but he still has Exorcism rank 2. So you still have to be careful for him. He might not be your primary target, but you can't ignore him completely. Meanwhile, they drop the wards in the top lane, and the wards immediately get killed. So they do literally nothing. JCA immediately gets reflected. Oh, he's taking a lot of damage. That's the BKB. Now then BKB turns around. Look at the damage. Also, the active crit does a lot of damage too. But Roids is the one person they absolutely cannot kill. They can hold everyone else back. Jack goes in though. He does find a kill on Ollie. That's a very important kill. But can they burst him down? It's okay. Tim is going to shield him. He has no mana. You are right. Draining the mana from Medusa. The problem with Nat, right? Not Nat himself. I mean the Ag Shard is it's taking away his souls. He's losing soul. Look, he's only on 15 souls now. There comes the Hex. Oh, Vasham doesn't quite get the stun. It's going to find... Oh, misses the stun on Sutton. Does get somewhat. Misses him a few times. Gets finally a stun onto Roids. They actually dropped the full ultimate. Requiem of Soul just in case. And that is a massive kill. A kill onto Roids. Yeah, Shadow Fiend is 5 souls down now. And that's quite a lot of damage. It's 7 damage per soul. So If the team fight goes long enough, you lose a lot of souls.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was afraid of with the shards.
He didn't go Satanic before he went Sanjin Yasha. Yeah, he doesn't like being stunned by the Shadow Shaman. So he thought, well, I might as well reduce this by a bit. Which I think makes sense, because the Shadow Shaman is very annoying. This is time for the Dire to actually do some pushing. Interestingly, the net worth has been very close this game, and Dire actually not behind, even though they've been the ones trying to defend high ground. Now they're trying to take their first tier 2 tower. And Jack, yeah, building a Skadi, nearly finished it. Glyph has been used, Ollie trying to defend by spamming Crypt Swarm waves. 4 heroes this game at level 14.
Yeah, Veteran opting to go for the hull. Hoping to slow down the Medusa more after he purges the initial disarm. I would like to see a blink on Pango.
Yeah, I like Blink Pango. I do like the Halberd. I think that's really good, though. Oh, no, they found Nat. Does he BKB in time? He does. They drop the silence.
Should be able to just TP out.
Yeah, TP's out.
Just TP.
Well, global silence cooldown, it's not particularly long. 115, you know, it's fine. And Jack, he's just split pushing. Is he going to TP out in time? He does get stunned by Medusa, but he doesn't care too much about that, really. He's got Medusa to TP back. That's the main thing. Net worth, Medusa in the lead. Shadow Fiend and Anti-Mage quite close behind. Skadi is built. Skadi does slow attack speed by 50 as well, I think. Yeah, 50 attack speed slow. On ranged heroes, anyway. Which is Medusa included. Yep. And they're going to have Heaven's Halberd soon. They've got Heaven's... They do have it now. Heaven's Halberd and Lucky Shot. 2 Blast Rigs being found. Blast Rig is an absolutely incredible item against melee heroes. So it's going to be good against Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage blinks in, hits the target, immediately gets blinded. He's got a Chrysalis as well as the Necro Mastery, which is just a guaranteed crit. Yeah, I'm not sure how good that shard is, really.
I wonder if you put the Blast Rig on support, just in case Anti-Mage jumps him.
Yeah.
Buy some time for like a Shadow Shaman.
Yeah, 8 armor as well, not bad.
I feel like Ollie survives for quite a while anyway.
Yeah. Dire, they are around tier 2 tower in mid. Few TP's back though. 2 of them actually, one for mid lane, one for top lane. So they're not going to do anything. Royd finds an Elven Tunic. Giving him a nice chunk of evasion. He does have the Ag Shard now. Very important item for him to have. $825 mana from using Mystic Snake on a one neutral camp. Pretty insane. He is going for his own Skadi. I feel like it might be making him a little bit too tanky and not hitting hard enough. But I guess they can't kill him anyway, and he just stands on the high ground, so why not just get it a little bit tankier and even more annoying to deal with. At level 25, he'll be Skarding everyone he hits. Roche is up, free Ag Shard. Anyone who's desperate for it? I think everyone has it pretty much. Ollie doesn't have it, but I'm not sure how good it is on Death Prophet. Silencer missing it as well. Glaive's Bounce.
It's not great for this kind of silencer.
Not ready for a support silencer. Yeah, I think it's pretty much rubbish. I mean, maybe Ollie will take it. It does increase the Spirit Siphon charges by 1, so you end up with 5 charges.
It's not bad.
Whoa, Ollie gets crit in the face for a big chunk of damage. He does actually have the Blast Rig himself, so his armor has been doubled.
There's one soul down.
Dire have a very slight gold lead at the moment because they have 2 heroes at 20k net worth, whereas Radiant only have 1. But Radiant's hero is very hard to kill, it being Medusa. They've got Exorcism. They've got Serpent Wards. They actually decide Exorcism is the cooldown they want to use on Roche. They're going to drop both. They really, 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 really want Roche more than anything else. They're going to drop both their very long cooldowns, but they will be up again soon. They blink in with their Hex. They managed to find Veteran perfect ward vision. He actually goes onto the high ground, but Luskadu is going to cancel it, and now the Shaman is stuck on the high ground. But Tim, he's being right-clicked to death, has to drop his ult, then immediately gets Yules. He's being held in place. Aeon Disc from Ollie. He is now running in at Veteran. Is Veteran going to get away? Ollie's chasing him. Exorcism Ghost. Ollie's pretty fast. But Veteran is faster. They will get a kill on Tim. But that's going to be the only kill they get. However, they did take Roche. I don't know who got the free Ag Shard. I didn't see. Is it Silencer? Or is it the... It's the Death Prophet.
It's the DP. Yeah,
DP with the free shard. That's going to be nice.
Anti-mage playing very risky right now.
Yeah.
Dodges the shackle.
I think he's
He's
okay.
alive.
Yeah.
That was a bit too close for him.
He's not even winning in last hits. Actually, the Shadow Fiend is winning in last hits at the moment. It's a very close game, this one. The net worth has been never more than about 3,000 gold. And no racks have been taken yet. Well, one range racks only. Royce, he's trying for the high ground. He's got Aegis this time. He's got an Ace Boon as well. Just fires out the Mystic Snake for the stun. He's saying, right, we're taking your tower.
No wards, no exorcism.
Oh, at least could do.
Yeah.
He just gets stunned, though. He gets stunned by the free Mystic Snake, the cold-blooded snake. But he does have Ether Lens. He does have Psychic Headband. And he has the Ag Shard. So he can drain the mana from a very, very long distance. But Jack actually took the tier 3 tower. And is taking more. That is great from him. And now the Dire are going to smoke after them.
Is getting shackled. But do they have follow-up?
I mean, he can just kill JCA. But I think he's going to be careful instead. And just blink away. Yeah, I think that's smart. But they brought a lot of heroes back. But Dire, they're still smoked up. They don't seek any surprise. They may get JCA. They see JCA immediately hexes, but then he's got his own hex, blink hex, and that's going to be a kill. Great play from the Dire. They get a tier 3 tower, they force the enemy team back, and then they smoke out and get a kill. They just need to secure the rest of these tier 2 towers, otherwise they can never take more than one lane of racks in a hurry.
I like the play that JCA made though. It was a good catch. They just needed Sand King to be the first one to TP, but he just didn't TP. So they just have nothing there.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Hold on. Anti-Mage nearing the Abyssal. Getting very close.
Abyssal is going to be a key item.
So a quarter of the way to 25.
Let's have a look at levels. You're right, a couple of heroes nearly level 25. Anti-Mage being gone on. They dropped the global silence, but he just presses Manta. So he's looking for level 25, maybe counterspell magic resistance or the low cooldown ultimate. Yeah, Abyssal is going to be a huge item for him. Wasn't built last game. Shadow Fiend's 25 is even more minus armor in an aura, which also helps towers. Or very low cooldown ult. I think he'll go minus 4 armor, which will be nice to take. But also Medusa 25, high int, but I think you go for the split shot modifiers. Seems much better this game.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because you've got a Skadi. Yeah, Skadi Daedalus is better. I know 75 int is pretty nice. It's a lot of int, but it's still not worth it.
You are still playing in Anti-Mage.
Yeah, oh yeah. Percentage mana is actually probably not a good thing because then you get hit even harder. This tower has minus 8 armor. They're going with the Hex, but then Tim's just ready to dispel it. Remember, look at the massive crit on JCA. And Veteran's going in. He's just trying to disable Roids. He does actually end up getting the kill on JCA. Another disability on Roids. And another one. I mean, he's being stunned, but he does have age. Another stun, but Kinspot is trying to get his ultimate off. Does get it up, and look at that damage, and that does get a massive Requiem of Souls. But somewhat will survive on about 1 HP. Ollie goes in. Aeon just immediately procs, but Kinder, he does get the ultimate off in time. And now Roids, he might be 1 HP, but he's just right-clicking. Look at that damage that goes off. It's absolutely huge, but then Jack with the absolutely enormous mana void, but that's only the Aegis. He's going to come back. Kinder going in on 1 HP, gets Finger of Death, and is going to go down. Jack is dominating, but it looks like they're just going to back off. Dire can take the win on that one because they took down the Aegis and they got some kills, and the kills went on to Anti-Mage. So that's a win for them. Anti-Mage level 25 hasn't decided what talent he wants yet. Up a DD. DD Anti-Mage when he's got an Abyssal Blade. He did go for Mana Void cooldown. He wants the 20-second cooldown, which is actually not bad because you're always going to be doing a lot of damage to Medusa.
There's a lot of targets too.
That's true.
Silencer, you have Prophets, even Shaman is quite a high end hero.
He gets used by Ollie. And then, oh, you can use Silence like that. It's quite interesting. He doesn't seem to care too much. I mean, he's just being kept alive by Tim, who is also going for... Oh, they stun Ollie. Big damage, but out comes the global silence. Stun from Roids as well. He's silenced for a very long time, but he's okay because Tim is there to save him. And Veteran just getting these massive 3-man stuns, and Luskadoo draining all their mana. I think they can probably kill Ollie. Finger of Death, Luskadoo blinks in. He's like, thanks for the charge. And now he can go for 20 Finger of Death damage per kill. I don't think you need mana restrain restores allies, although it feels like you do because Anti-Mage spends the entire game on 1 mana. So I don't know. Maybe you do get mana drain restores allies. Oh, Timeless Relic for the Lion. He's going to be happy with that. Yeah, he went Finger of Death damage per kill.
Yeah.
He wants more damage. 300 bonus damage at the moment.
I don't blame him.
Another Timeless Relic for the Radiant team. You can put that on Shadow Shaman or you can put it on the Sand King. I think it's going to Shaman.
Which made on the Anti-Mage.
Well, Anti-Mage.
Even more damage.
Big ultimate.
So it doesn't use it right now. Just not use it. Opting to keep the life steal.
I did quite enjoy the meme of E-Blade Anti-Mage because, you know, it's a nice agi item, but then also you can absolutely delete Storm Spirit from about half HP, half mana. It's quite funny to use. It's weird that Anti-Mage, who's all about anti-magic, has a magic damage dealing ultimate. I feel like it should maybe do less damage but pure damage or something, because or physical damage, I don't know. It's weird him having magical damage.
That's true, that's true.
Oh, he's going hard on JCA, but nice stun from Ginder, surprise. Yours goes on to Anti-Mage. Finger of Death, not enough damage to kill through the Glimmercade, but Jack goes in, he just finds the ultimate, immediately pops the counter spell. Is he in trouble? No, he's fine. Tim is keeping him alive. They do drop the global silence, but it's not going to be enough. Veteran, he gets Lotus Orbed, and then he runs in. I think there's going to be 2 Lotus Orbs on the Dire soon. They've got 1 on Veteran, but they're building 1 also on the Abaddon. So many ways to remove silences. I think Tim is just looking for a way to remove his own silence. Oh, he has Witchbane. That isn't a silence dispel.
Okay.
It's time for Dire to... that's true. It's time for Dire to push their advantage. Anti-Mage has the Trickster's Cloak. His magic resistance is 66%. He actually fires back the Mystic Snake, which then bounces through the enemy team and restores his mana by an absolute massive amount. But Kinder goes in massive old 3-man stun. But Nat does pop the BKB in time, gets his ult off. Requiem of Souls fears them all away. Dire say, we need to leave. And that's exactly what they're going to do. They got 1 kill. And they took the tower. Did a lot of damage to the racks. We didn't quite kill it. So there's lots of exposed racks at the moment. But there's no claimed racks.
Some Medusa definitely helps now.
Oh,
finally have some damage.
That's true. Medusa also has the ninja gear. That's 24 agility. 24 agility and a Daedalus. 1 more level and we'll start picking up the other talents. 15% evasion being one, which is a nice talent to have. Oh, Medusa doing a lot of damage to Lion, but I think Lion is safe. He knows he's safe. Aeon Disc now has a cooldown that keeps getting longer. So Ollie's Aeon Disc cooldown is now 145 seconds.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it gets long, but I like it.
Yeah, it was such a ridiculous night.
It's a creative nerf. They didn't make the item a lot worse. They only took 50 health off it, but instead they just made it have a longer cooldown. But it's still as powerful as it was. I guess they like items. I mean, they did that to BKB. They've always had that on BKB. Maybe they like items that change over the course of the game. Like BKB used to actually get better as well as worse. The cooldown of BKB used to get lower with every charge you used, up to a certain point. But now it just gets worse. But at least it's 6 seconds, not 5 seconds. So that is a significant buff to the late game BKB. Another smoke used by the Dire. They're not going to find the Radiant because the Radiant are huddling in their base. Medusa has 6,000 gold to her name. So if wants a BKB, Royce can just pick it up with 1 click. No problem. Let's go have a look at current gold. See if there's any other heroes stashing loads of gold away. Yeah, a few heroes on the Dire keeping some, but it's probably for buyback at this point. 30k gold net worth. About to be reached by Medusa. I think this game is going long.
I think so.
Unless there's one team fight to end it all. We've got a lot of buybacks. No buyback on Anti-Mage, though. He did not save for it at all. He just said, I'm going Butterfly. Then what are you going to do to me? Because you do not have MKB, Medusa. Though Medusa can still buy it, but it's going to take a little bit of time. Nat nearly has Daedalus. He does have the Satanic one. Actually went Hurricane Pike. Still playing his right-click Shadow Fiend with the Presence Armor Aura talent. I mean, Radiant are all smoked up. No, a couple of them smoked up. Are they going to find anyone? They see AM. They know he's got a double damage rune. They know he's looking at Roche. Roche has a free Aghanim Scepter. But Tim, he's going to break it. Tim's okay. He does have his ultimate if he needs it. Yeah, the ultimate is just about going to save him. Just. But meanwhile, Anti-Mage is taking Roche with his double damage. And that's a free Aghanim Scepter. Looks like a fight is about to break out. Global Silence is used, but they've already got a kill on the Silence. Dance immediately buyback, so Royce does get his ultimate up. But out comes the ult, the fear, the AoE fear. It fears Royds, it fears JCA. JCA brought back for this. Luskadu and Ollie having a bit of a fight. But Royds just stunned. The Anti-Mage going to get the kill. I mean, ultimately, he does counter-produce it. He also had a BKB, not BKB, a double damage rune on the AM. And Luskadu picking up another Finger of Death charge. That is not good for the Radiant because they used the buyback and they just lost 3 heroes as well. And now not only is there Roche, there is a free Aghanim's Scepter, which they give to the Anti-Mage. I feel like you should give it to Nat because it gives you more souls, which is more right-click damage. Or maybe give it to Pangolier. Oh yeah, you're giving it to Pango because Pango was buying Aghanims anyway. And his Aghanims is one of the best out there. And now he's got it. So free Aghanims for the Pango. And now he can build Basher to go with the Aghanims. Now buybacks are coming out from the Radiant. This puts the Dire ahead. Now they are 30k gold net worth lead. And with the minus armor on the buildings, I mean, the range Rax actually has -3 armor. Oh, they actually get the fear off using Ollie's Spirit Siphon. Nat is in a little bit of trouble. He has the Aegis. Nice use of the Force Staff. Jack just goes in. He does have cheese. He's taking a lot of damage. Actually eats the cheese pretty early. Gets feared for a long time. Silence. Tries to blink out, but he gets stunned. Veteran has come to his rescue. Does get the stun on JC. That's a very important stun. Ollie is just right-clicked to death by Nat, who's basically a human turret. Second lane of Rax has gone down. Veteran, his job is just to stun everyone. While Nat right-clicks. Nat tries to right-click through the Stone Gaze, realizes that's a bad idea. Lotus Orb actually ends up stunning Kinder into Nat, and Veteran will go down. There's going to be another kill. Nat just pops Satanic. He does not care. Kills JC, and Nat is an absolute turret. He's a machine. Royds will get a kill, but Nat just standing his ground. Titanic will probably be up after the Aegis goes down. No, he won't. He's dead. Yeah, he's dead though. There's no way he's escaping this. Or he just walks away. Never mind. There is a way, because Anti-Mage is working his way on the last lane of Rax. He does have the counterspell. Doesn't get it off in time. They've got super long Hex. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Alright, nice catch.
Yep, 1,100 gold. But, I mean, it doesn't really matter. They have 1 lane of Rax left. They're both very low. They lost a lot of their heroes and a lot of buybacks were used. I don't think they have any buybacks available.
They're really struggling in the damage department.
Yeah, they are. Silence doesn't do much because he's a support. Oh, looks like they found another kill. JCA doesn't actually have the Shackles. Oh, he does have the Shackles talent. They drop wards. Oh my god, Nat!
Oh.
That's how little Nat cared about being ganked there. Tries to drop his ult just so he can TP out. Does he TP out though? No, he doesn't. He just walks out. Turns around. I mean, what a monster this Shadow Fiend is. So much bonus damage. Dude, what the fuck is that damage? Well, Necromastery gives 140 free damage. You've got -12 armor on the hero. Then you've got a leveler, plus, Sanj and Yasha, Daedalus. You've also got the guaranteed crit coming out from Necromastery. Nat's in a little bit of trouble, but he is Lifesteal. Lifesteal barely does anything because of the Eye of Skadi. Eye of Skadi actually turning out to be a good item, and Nat now finally going to die. Yeah, I mean...
A little too confident.
Yeah, he got some kills, a little bit confident, but then throwing out the tip. But Roids is going to enjoy 1,100 gold for that, which is what Medusa really needed. A little bit more gold. Starting to get his other talents, so 30 attack speed for free as well. Soon it's going to be Stone Gaze Duration. I haven't seen a right-click SF ever, actually. That build died a long time ago. Did Ollie just tip aggressively? Yes, Ollie did.
Yes, he did.
Oh, if it's coming from Ollie, we know it's good. Karen is shocked. Somewhat now has a Scythe, so a little bit more lockdown for the Anti-Mage now. Look at the net worth. It is Radiant with 1 hero ahead, and then 4 Dire heroes. Aesthetics cap is going to be very good this game because there's so much lockdown. Maybe you put it on the Anti-Mage? I don't know if it's his team who had it.
It's Ollie who picked it up.
Okay.
Not using it. They might find Voids though.
They do find him. Both mantas are used. Royce is just going to TP out. We do have Basher though. We have Abyssal.
Yeah.
Oh no, Roy's in a lot of trouble. He does pop BKB. Is he going to get his ult in time? No, he does not have his ult ready. Roy's just trying to right click as hard as he can, but he gets hexed by Luskadu. Veteran also doing the disabling. I mean, this is a... Oh, look at the damage coming up. No, this is a 4 versus 2. And that might have been the throw. Royds, whoops. I mean, Royds, you're not supposed to channel your inner Ross. We told you that was a bad idea. And that is very bad because Medusa is dead for 110 seconds. Ole dead for 70. Why fight that far outside your base, guys? Last lane of Rack's about to go down. Yeah, that's definitely the game. Royds, he's thinking like he's on camera. He's thinking, I messed up a little bit. And it looks like Jack is going to get his revenge. 2 AM wins in a row this in-house. This one was a lot closer. Luskatu just deleting JCA, who also has no buyback. So, I mean, that's the final nail in the coffin.
Plus 540 damage, 9 stacks.
Yeah, not bad for a support line. He does also have Aghanims. And GG is finally called.
Yes.
Well, there was some really good play from the Radiant. The game was so close for so long that ultimately the anti-mage was going to win. Very good counter to Medusa, and they didn't coordinate their lockdown just enough to kill him.
Might have wanted to 5-man a little bit more during the mid game.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Exactly. It was a good game. I really enjoyed watching that. It went nearly to, well, not quite an hour, but over 50 minutes. Perfectly even net worth for most of that game.
Most.
And look at all the net worth. There's 3 heroes basically tangled at the top. And then who gets a massive net worth spike later? No, that's Veteran as he picks up the Aghanims. Yeah. But 3 heroes fighting for first place. Unfortunately, 2 on the Dire. And they ultimately secured victory. Let's just have a look at the hero damage. It wasn't quite Nat with his right-click Shadow Fiend on top. It was still the Medusa. But Nat was fairly close behind. And Tim happened to be on the exact hero needed to counter their team. I think without Abaddon, they would have found this game very difficult.
Oh, it would have been very rough.
Yeah. But I think Abaddon was a very early pick, so... I mean, the Radiant picked their lineup into the Abaddon mostly. I think Sansa was first pick, and so Abaddon came quite quickly after, so... But anyway, there it is. There's game 2.